Have you ever considered how solitude can reshape your life? We're often led to believe that always being around others, staying connected, is the key to happiness. Yet, there's a power in solitude that's frequently overlooked. The idea of solitude may conjure images of loneliness, but in reality, it's far from that. It's about embracing independence, cultivating self-awareness, and unlocking creativity that often lays dormant in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives. In this video, we'll debunk the common myths and misconceptions about solitude and shed light on its psychological benefits. We'll explore how solitude, far from being a state to avoid, can be a potent catalyst for personal growth and transformation. It's not about isolating oneself from the world, but rather finding a balance that allows for introspection and self-discovery. Let's delve into the uncharted territories of solitude and the strength it carries. What if I told you that solitude is not a sign of loneliness, but a gateway to self-discovery? This isn't just a philosophical musing. Recent psychological research supports this claim, demonstrating the many benefits of solitude. Let's dive into the science behind solitude. It's important to understand that solitude isn't about being antisocial or avoiding people. Rather, it's about creating space for introspection, self-awareness, and personal growth. Solitude offers a unique environment where you can reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and actions without external influences or distractions. Now, you might be wondering, how does solitude promote self-awareness? Well, when you're alone, you have the opportunity to tune into your inner world, to listen to your thoughts and feelings. This practice allows you to understand your desires, fears, and motivations on a deeper level. In other words, solitude is a catalyst for self-discovery. But the benefits of solitude don't stop at self-awareness. Solitude also enhances creativity. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that people who spend time alone often come up with more diverse and innovative ideas. When you're alone, you're free to think outside the box, explore different perspectives, and let your imagination run wild. And what about personal freedom? This is where solitude really shines. Without the pressures and expectations of others, you have the freedom to be yourself, to explore your interests, and to make decisions based on your own values and desires. This sense of personal freedom can boost your self-esteem and overall life satisfaction. Now, let's talk about the brain. Research has shown that solitude can have positive effects on mental health. It can reduce stress, improve concentration, and promote emotional well-being. When you spend time alone, your brain gets a chance to rest, recharge, and process experiences. This can lead to improved mood, better memory, and increased mental resilience. Clearly, solitude isn't a state to avoid, but a condition to embrace for our mental well-being. Despite its benefits, why is solitude often misunderstood? This is a question that has puzzled many. One of the most common misconceptions about solitude is that it equates to loneliness. But let's clear the air here. Solitude is not loneliness. Loneliness is a negative state marked by a sense of isolation, while solitude is a positive, constructive state where one retreats from society to introspect and rejuvenate. Another misconception is that solitude is synonymous with antisocial behavior. This couldn't be further from the truth. Choosing solitude does not mean rejecting society, but rather taking time for oneself to recharge and reflect. Also, many fear solitude, thinking it's a sign of being unloved or unwanted. Again, this is a misunderstanding. Solitude can be a choice, a cherished moment of tranquility in a noisy world. It's time to rethink our perception of solitude and celebrate it as a path to self-discovery. Embracing solitude can lead us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and enrich our lives in ways we might never have imagined. How can we incorporate solitude into our daily lives? It may seem daunting at first, especially in our hyper-connected world, but the truth is, cultivating solitude can be as simple as making a few small adjustments to our daily routines. Firstly, consider setting aside a dedicated me time each day. This could be just half an hour or an hour, where you disconnect from the world and spend time with your thoughts. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It could be as simple as enjoying a cup of coffee in silence in the morning or reading a chapter of a book before bed. The key is to be consistent and intentional about it. Meditation is another practical way to embrace solitude. It's not about emptying your mind, but about focusing on the present moment and accepting it without judgment. It's about being alone with your thoughts and feelings and learning to be comfortable with that. You don't need to meditate for hours on end to reap its benefits. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a significant difference. Nature walks are another great way to cultivate solitude. Whether it's a stroll in a nearby park or a hike in the mountains, spending time in nature can help you reconnect with yourself. It gives you the chance to clear your mind, breathe in fresh air, and simply be. Plus, it's good for your physical health too. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for embracing solitude. It allows you to express your thoughts and feelings without judgment or interruption. It's a space where you can be completely honest with yourself, and in doing so, gain a deeper understanding of who you are. Lastly, remember to be patient with yourself. Embracing solitude is a journey, not a destination. It may take time to get used to being alone with your thoughts, but with practice, it will become easier and more rewarding. Remember, solitude is not about isolation, but about finding peace within ourselves. It's about learning to enjoy your own company and finding comfort in your own thoughts. So give yourself the gift of solitude and watch as it transforms your life. So, what does it mean to truly embrace solitude? It means to welcome the quiet moments, to cherish the stillness, to find comfort in our own company. Throughout this video, we've explored the power and science behind solitude, dispelled common misconceptions, and offered practical ways to cultivate it. Embracing solitude invites self-awareness, creativity, and personal freedom. It's not about isolating ourselves from the world, but rather creating a space where we can recharge, reflect, and grow. It's about learning to relish those moments of peace and quiet, and using them to better understand ourselves and our place in the world. In solitude, we find the courage to face our fears, the strength to conquer them, and the wisdom to know that we are enough, just as we are. As we journey through life, let's remember to embrace solitude, not as a sign of loneliness, but as a testament to our strength and independence.